Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, I want to give attention to something right now that I think is so important. When we're doing these fishing tournaments, and I go on a lot about it here on the radio because it's become a big part of our life, but to put together one of these national fishing trail tournaments like we are doing, specifically in the town of Meissner, at the Meissner intake, and for these big tournaments to come in, there's a lot of requirements, needs, and demands that they place on us to be able to provide for them. And for this big event that is coming the week of August 2nd through the 11th, this Bass Pro Tour, and that Bass Pro means it's sponsored by Bass Pro Shops in Cabela. This is a gigantic event, and it's got a lot of big national sponsors, and it will get a tremendous amount of TV coverage. But what I wanted to say in this report is if it wasn't for some of the businesses and the groups that have helped us put this together, we couldn't do it. And one in particular that I want to mention, I've mentioned it before, but the Trinity School, the Catholic school in Meissner, they have gone out of their way and actually gone over so many hurdles to make it possible for us to be able to use their facility to help these tournament trails do what they have to do here. If it wasn't for the Trinity School, I don't think we'd have been able to do a couple of our big events, because these tournaments need a registration room where they can meet all the anglers, discuss all the rules and so forth. They need rooms for their major staff where they've got their computers all in play and they're broadcasting simultaneously around the country the results of what's happening in these events. They need a room dedicated totally to lie detectors, because there's so much money involved in these events that these people have to take a test to make sure that they didn't do something illegal, that they're not lying, they're not whatever. It's not to accuse anybody, but it's to make sure that these events are done in the best and highest order. And the monies that people can win are won fairly in keeping up fair competition with other anglers. So if it wasn't for the Trinity School making their facility open to us, we couldn't do this. And I just wanted to take this time to thank them, because they're not getting anything for it other than, I guess, the deep, soulful sense that they're doing something wonderful, not only for the community, but for all the kids and the families and people that partake in coming to Meissner to enjoy these events. So again, my heartfelt thank you and appreciation to all the staff and all those wonderful people at that school that have made it possible for us to put on the tournaments that we do. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.